Mr. Musk, how would you like to be the first person in the history of the world to have single-handedly saved an entire nation from bankruptcy? Today is Sri Lankan New Year's. What would otherwise have been a time full of laughter and joy and food, games, parties, visiting relatives, all those wonderful things, today has been replaced by deep sorrow, confusion, and a lack of hope as to where we're going. All you can see is miles and miles of queues, people waiting in line for hours just to get a little bit of fuel. We've run out of gas, we're almost out of food, and we have power cuts ranging from 12 to 15 hours. People have no electricity. And for the first time in our 74-year history, we're defaulting on our loans. We're due to pay a few $1 billion this year, but our entire national debt, the whole thing, is about $2 to $3 billion more than you offered for Twitter. Having said that, I'm not reaching out to you because you're rich. Rich being the understatement of the century. I'm reaching out to you because you are arguably the greatest entrepreneur of our generation. You consistently have a track record of beating all odds and taking on impossible challenges and making them possible. It's like you have a boardroom of people whose only job it is to sit around and come up with the most ridiculously impossible things to do for you to pick out of a hat. And then you eat it for breakfast. You beat all the odds and you conquer the impossible. And right now, my country is up against all odds. My people are facing the impossible. And if there's anybody who would do something about it, anybody who could do something about it, that's you, Mr. Musk. That's why I'm reaching out to you, and not Jeff Bezos. Look, I have no doubt it's gonna be no time before your face is printed on money, but you might not be around by then. I guarantee you we'd have your face on our money in a week. And look, Sri Lanka, I don't know if you've ever been to Sri Lanka, but it's an amazing place. It's just off the tip of India. It's a beautiful country. We have 21 million people. Very kind, gentle, wonderful, warm-hearted people who deserve so much better. Tourism's our main industry, and we got hit with a lot of things with COVID and now the war in Ukraine, because most of our tourists were actually from Russia and Ukraine. And bad economic policies, terrible management, a lot of things. Now, granted, I know you're going to be wondering whether your investment's going to be safe and whether you're going to make a return on that, etc., etc., etc. So what's the political system going to look like? How the economic policy is going to be restructured going forward, all those things. And I understand that. And I'll be honest, it's going to require a complete overhaul. The whole system's going to have to be turned upside down. And there's a lot of work to be done. But I'm more than happy to fly to wherever you want me to and explain to you how that can be done, because it can be done. You're going to go down in history as the man who took us beyond our planet, the father of space travel. And space is great. Mars is great. And I admire your focus on it. But right now, there is a small spot on the Indian Ocean, on Earth, that desperately needs your attention. I'm asking Sri Lankans in Sri Lanka. I'm asking Sri Lankans outside of Sri Lanka. I'm asking anybody anywhere in the world who cares about Sri Lanka, please share this message. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever you can, until it reaches Elon Musk. It might just be one click for you, but that one click, when done by everybody, will translate into a tremendous movement to get this message to the right person. And right now, the man of the hour is Elon Musk. Mr. Musk, I know that everything you do, from the companies you create to the way you name your children, is unprecedented, history-making stuff. But if you could take a few days to look our way and consider helping us, you might be able to change the fate of an entire nation of 22 million people who desperately need your help right now. Imagine one man with the power to save an entire nation. That's history-making stuff too. And hey, let's face it, doesn't get more Elon Musk than that. Mr. Musk, thank you. And I will be eagerly waiting to hear from you.